Welcome to the Psychic Club. Sit back and enjoy the fucking channel.
How's it going, everyone? I'm JT from the Psychic Club. And I'm gonna do my WrestleMania prediction things. I'm only doing this because of the virus, because there's nothing I can really do. I can't go outside and do my videos. I can't go and see anyone. So for the time being, it's just gonna be me. Man, I'm tired. Anyways. So, at the current moment, with that, I've already done prediction videos, but every time I did them, they never worked out. So this is probably going to be a one-off thing, but it's probably not uploading today. Okay, I'm going to start with, I don't know what order the matches are going to be, and I don't know when they're going to happen. I just know they're either on Saturday or Sunday, so if there's like some sort of thing where I'm going to have order, like I'm putting Goldberg in the middle and like there's other ones, I'm sorry. But let's start with the Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair match. Unpopular opinion, I've noticed, but I think Rhea Ripley has this. Charlotte Flair can go right to NXT and still be the dominant force on the roster. They shouldn't be taking the title off of Rhea Ripley to try and make Charlotte look good. Charlotte's already been a multi-time champion. I think she's held the most women titles to the state. So, I don't think they should sacrifice or would sacrifice a new talent to make Charlotte look good. Next up, Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre. Is this even a hard prediction? I'm pretty sure Drew McIntyre is going to win. They've been making him look incredibly strong. When Brock Lesnar got Claymore kicked like 3 times and was laid the fuck out, that's pretty much a clear indicator to me that Brock Lesnar is probably going to lose the title. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. As much as it pains me to say it, I would have loved Becky Lynch to win this, but they're going to give it to Shayna. Watching the Elimination Chamber, she fucking wrecked 5 other people on the way to the top. Granted, most of them were jobbers and never have done anything really of relevancy. I think they're like Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan. There was Ruby Riott. I think the other one was Natalia. I can't even remember who else was in there. But yeah, she beat everyone. So, prediction, Shayna Baszler. John Cena versus The Fiend. I think it's The Fiend's match. It's in the Firefly Funhouse. It's exactly what he needs. He has home field advantage, and I think whatever weird way WWE slices it, The Fiend will come out on top. Next up, the 5-woman match for the SmackDown title. Another unpopular opinion, I think Lacey Evans is going to win. They've been teasing her being a big problem for Sasha Banks and Bayley. I think Bayley's going to turn on Sasha, attack Sasha, then Lacey Evans is going to throw Bayley out of the ring and win the title. Let's setting up Sasha and Bayley feud won't be surrounded by the title, because I feel like if they were to fight, the title would just be another thing that's overlooked in the end. Undertaker and AJ Styles. AJ Styles has talked so much trash, they're not gonna get rid of they're not gonna fuck over Undertaker for it. Like I'm sure Roman Reigns called him Mark, whatever the last name is. Like, I don't want to fuck up his last name. I think I know it, but I'm not gonna fuck it up. Yeah. Next up. Plus, actually, I'll continue with that. It's a boneyard match. It's in basically a cemetery. Do we really need to think who has better odds of winning? Winner Undertaker, obviously. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. This is a tough one. I want Kevin Owens to win, but my mind's telling me Seth Rollins is gonna win because we need someone to try and challenge for the WWE title after Brock loses it to Drew this weekend, and we need a heel to try and fight Drew. Kevin Owens is not a heel, and I want Kevin Owens to win, like for the feel-good moments, but we know that that's not always the case with WrestleMania, as in it's not always going to have every good guy win. So winner Seth Rollins. Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn. Okay, I think Sami Zayn's going to win. I know a lot of people are like, but Sami Zayn sucks. He's not that good at wrestling. Yeah, he was injured for the past while, and that's why now that he's actually able to compete, I think like he just won the title and it's his first singles title on the main roster. He should be able to keep it for a while, as long as he doesn't pull what Shinsuke has been doing, fucking not defending it at all. He deserves to have it on him. He's sorry. He's next in line to like Daniel Bryan doesn't need the title right now. I think that Sami Zayn needs it to kind of, or else that stable's just gonna go and slowly fade away into darkness. Like him and Nakamura and Cesaro. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Oh, I can see we're using a filler match here. Aleister Black, Black Masters, Bobby Lashley squash match. Aleister Black wins. Done. Elias and Baron Corbin. Or Mufasa and Baron Corbin. Fucking him gets thrown off the fucking thing last weekend. Yeah. So, probably gonna be Elias getting his revenge for being tossed off there like a fucking rag doll to the fucking concrete below. My favorite match. Edge versus Randy Orton in the Last Man Standing. Edge. I mean, he's just returned. This is gonna be his first singles match back there. Why would he not win? It's kind of obvious. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler. Okay, now it's before Friday Night SmackDown, so hear me out. If they don't reveal who texted Otis saying Mandy would be late tonight, then Ziggler's gonna win. If they do reveal it, Otis is gonna win. But until that text is revealed, I don't want to know what they did with this. I think that'd be a waste of the story, and like we'll never figure it out if Otis wins tonight. Not tonight or whenever, but yeah, I think Otis versus Ziggler. If it's revealed who sent the text, Otis wins. If not, Ziggler wins. Sorry, I just gotta unlock my phone and it closed again. But I would prefer Undertaker and AJ Styles was in the ring. Same with Fiend and John Cena, because this brings back, mainly for Bray Wyatt and John Cena, it brings back that House of Horrors match, which was a fucking waste and was boring. Any case. A match that I am actually looking forward to, even though it's not that big of a match. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors. Ever since the Kabuki Warriors have had it, it's been kind of, like, it was cool for the first while, now it's stale. Like, Asuka and Kairi Sane yelling in Japanese is funny, I'll not deny it. But back when Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross had it, like, it was actually, like, really, like, it felt like they actually had prestige. Not like when the fucking Iconics had it before them. So, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Alexa Bliss, wins. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Any case, how the SmackDown tag titles. Okay, they say the Miz is out sick, so it might be a 3-man match, one person from each team, or there may Miz may not be sick and he may be in there. And I don't know. It's still up in the air for me. I have no clue what they're going to do here. But if I have to make my guess, I'm going to say the Usos win, beating New Day and Miz and Morrison. Because I think not the New Day, I think the Usos deserve it. They've been gone for a while and they were kind of out. And I know I think it's because it wasn't wellness policy, they were injured, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct. Don't quote me on that, I could be completely wrong. But, anyways, next match. Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin, whatever his name is. Austin Theory, I think it is? I'm not sure. Anyways, really? Anyone who's saying Angel Garza and Austin Theory is kind of dumb. One, it was originally going to be Andrade in that match, and there was going to, I think it was still a tag team match, actually. And, do we really need to know who was going to win that match? This is a fucking something I see when I simulate like 6 months later in universe mode. It's a odd team that doesn't have any real bearing on the storyline. Maybe in the future, if they keep teaming up and going down the line, yeah, they can be tag champs. But right now, it just seems like something that just came out of nowhere. And now the mystery match. Roman Reigns out because of his leukemia and what was best for him and his health, which I completely support. He was going to fight Goldberg, and he was probably going to take the title from Goldberg, in my opinion. But here's what I think. Okay, it's probably going to be Braun Strowman. We all know that. It's probably going to be announced tonight on SmackDown when I watch it tonight. But, okay. A lot of people I talk to are like, oh, well, Braun Strowman's going to lose then. They want the spear versus spear match. You can still have that. Goldberg isn't registered to be on any more pay-per-views, I think, after this, if I'm told correctly. So, here's what I think they're going to do. They're going to give it to Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is going to go on a little bit of a rampage of winning the matches till WWE's coronavirus is up. And if it's up before SummerSlam, Roman Reigns comes, wins the title off Braun Strowman. Goldberg comes back and demands a match with Roman Reigns. Then we get our Spirit versus Spear match at SummerSlam. Or a Saudi Arabian show that could be happening. I don't know when the Saudi Arabian show is. But Goldberg isn't like a every time attraction. He's not gonna show up every fucking pay-per-view. He's gonna be like Brock Lesnar back in 2015. We all know that. So I think if it is whoever's facing Goldberg, he's gonna go on to win the match. So thank you all for watching this WrestleMania predictions video. Stay inside, stay safe, don't go outside unless you have to. But don't forget, most importantly, to keep it crazy, y'all. And I will see you next Friday.